Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe, and this is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 322 of the Level Up program, and day number 32 of the Black Belt. If you're new to the program, this is all about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style of play. Yesterday was probably the worst day I've ever had shooting on camera. We did not get above 7, I think, on one roll, 5 on the other, and then all the rest of them were either 2 or 3 rolls long. So we're going to change it around a little bit today. And I know we're going to do much better because we can't do much worse. But anyhow, I did a little bit of warm-up throwing this morning, and I made a little adjustment. We're going to try the adjustment out today before I mention what it is. But again, guys, the Level Up program is about transparency. It's about learning how to shoot the dice at the craps table and trying to teach everybody how I'm doing it, and I'm documenting my journey from novice to hopefully becoming a master, which obviously is not possible, but that is a goal. And I'm going to share all my successes as well as all the failures. And yesterday happened to be a failure nap. But anyhow, we're going to continue on today. We will have a much better roll. We got Uncle Hoku checking in #1 on YouTube, on the YouTube channel. And then we got Lead'em, we got Lazy Dog, JR Joel, Coach Joe, and Roger from OMC Craps. And then we also got Lazy Dog checking out on the kick.com side of things. We got Freedom checking in also. Good morning. Lead'em says this weather needs to leave. I agree. I spent about 40 minutes this morning after I got home from work pulling water out of the craps room here. I pulled out more than 70 gallons of water, and as I'm standing here, the water's starting to flow in again. Yesterday when I was shooting the dice, and this is not an excuse, but it is fact, I was standing about 1/4 of an inch water the whole entire show. And then today, hopefully, it doesn't fill up to that point, but it's starting to fill up a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. Anyhow, we have a bankroll today. We lost about $700 yesterday. That was one of our biggest losing days that I've had for quite a while. But we're going to make a lot of that back up today. I have a good feeling. So our bankroll starts at $1,840. Our goal is to get up to $2,020. And we're going to start off with a $10 pass line bet. And if you guys notice, my betting changes according to what the bankroll is. And that's something that I will be covering in future videos. I will shoot different bankroll strategies, if you will, that I will use at different levels of the bankroll. And those will be edited videos, and those will come out in the future sometime. But right now my focus is on filming the live streams during the week, and then also on the weekend here we're doing the table build, and I have almost that one video edited. Almost, it's probably about 70% edited, 70% done, but I'm going to wait off again, like I said, for another month or month and a half before those videos come out, because I do want to finish the entire table before I start putting them out so I can keep up. So anyhow, $15 pass line bet, 15 people in Crapsee. We got 13 people on YouTube, and we got 3 people on Kick. So let's go 3, 2, 3, 6. We have blue dice today. And we're going to go from our normal throwing position, and we're going to do something a little bit different here. And making the left die stick is not the one thing that I'm doing different, but we have a 145, the trucking camper, so our first point will be 5. Obviously, when I'm throwing a dice, I want, as well as the casino wants, both of the dice to hit the back wall. So that was an implosion on that left die, which I don't know if I can really analyze it because that one stuck. And that was a double pitch on the right die. So ultimately that is a safe result. But we're not going to really analyze it too much because of that one sticking there. So we're going to go 3, 2, 3, 6 again. And we are now going to go 110 inside bet level. And then I'm also going to pick up the 4 and 10 for $15 a piece. So this is considered to be my one I'm sorry, we're not going to pick up the 4 and 10. We're going to take the 4 and 10 down. We're just going 110 inside to start off with. So this is our 110 across bet level. We'll put $15 in pass line ads on out there. So we got 25 on a 9, 30 on a 6 and 8, $15 pass line ads. We're going to take one hit. If we get one hit, we'll put $15 in the 4 and 10. Go for a second hit, and then we'll come down to that 60 outside or 66 inside. Good morning, Chris. Demon Dog. Chris checking in. So let's call this all bet set here and dice out. And let's get some successful rolls in today. A little bit long on that landing zone. We have a 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So that's going to be an implosion on that right side. That's a single pitch towards us on the left eye, which is a safe result for the 2V or the cousin 1 set, the 3V cousin 1. If that was an explosion and a single pitch towards us, that would be a warning sign. But this one was safe. So that does nothing for our bets. So we're going to call it all bet set. I'm going to kind of clip along a little bit here as we get started. I want to try to get a good rhythm going. And I want to see if I can get a couple more throws in than we did yesterday. Dice out. And we have a 3-2-5 Justice 5. So we hit that point. We'll be coming out looking for a new point. So I'm glad we got some pass line odds out there. So that's going to be a little bit extra money brought back. So once we get a new point established, we'll put $15 on the 4 and then $15 on that 10, assuming that they're not one of the points. And that was a 3-2, so we had a 3 showing, which is a primary on the left side. That was an explosion on the right side. That is a safe result. So we are, again, like I said, we're trying to answer those 4 questions. Is the mechanics there? So is it a decent shot? Is there a 3 or 4 showing on top? And 2 out of our 3 rolls have had either a 3 or 4 on top. Is it a warning sign? And then the last one is the throw repeatable? So we're going to go all bet set here. $15 pass line bet coming out looking for a new point. And we have a 4-3-7 on the come out. So that is a double pitch of the dice. That just brought back some memories from a video that was shown last night from our friends at Hawaii Crap Shooters. And the gentleman that was talking about being banned from a casino. And he was talking about using the hardware set all the time. And he was trying to throw the dice so they're flat. So that way you didn't get that 1 off axis, is what he was saying. And that's where his 7s are showing. And in all reality, guys, on a hardware set, if you double pitch, that's where your 7s show. So just something to kind of keep in mind. But it was a very interesting video interview that Brian had did with this gentleman. So let's go all bet set here. $15 pass line bet and dice out. Ooh, that one was kind of weird, but we have a 1-3-4 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So I responded with a comment on Brian's video saying that I think I need to start wearing a disguise when I go into the casinos. So I don't know if you guys didn't see that. It's definitely worth watching at least a few minutes of the video. 3-2-3-6. That last one was a 1-3, so we're on that 4 for our new point. Now we're going to be putting a $15 pass line covers that 4. We're going to be putting $25 on that 5 and $15 on the 10. So we're looking for one hit here, and then we'll come down to that 60 on the outside bet level. So we'll go 3-2-3-6, all bets set here, and dice out. They stay cross a little bit on me. We have a 2-1-3, the Alfredo sauce, ace deuce, And I threw a couple of those during warm-ups, and it's kind of funny because I was not throwing 3s or 11s for the longest time, like I mentioned yesterday, but we've lately been throwing a lot of them. So that was a single pitch on that left die. That was a single pitch towards us on the right die. So ultimately, that was a double pitch, which is a warning sign. And again, we're going to call that all bets set. That was no help for us with our bets, with our bets. Dice out. And we have another ace deuce. Wow. Okay. So again, repeatability, guys, and this is definitely what we're showing. Not repeating the numbers I want to see have happen, but that is another repeatability of the dice. Well, I have some of the 2-1. This is a 1-2 though, so I guess repeatability maybe not so much. That was an implosion on that left die. That was an implosion on explosion on the right die. So this is a drift left of the dice. Oh, no, it was a drift right. I'm sorry, drift right of the dice, which is a safe result, just not the type of result that I want to see as far as the number goes. So all bets set here and dice out. Again, they veered over, and we got another 2-1-3. Wow. If you guys are playing that horn and parlaying that horn bet, you would be getting paid quite nicely here. So we had, what, 3 3s in a row? Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see if we can get off that cycle. Again, I'm looking for box numbers. I need one more box number hit here. And 16 people playing at Crapsee, 19 people watching on YouTube. And that was a repeater win, by the way, on that 3. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice up. And we have a 4-3-7, and that would be an ouch. Double pitch of the dice. So that was not a very quality roll there. We did get one box hit here where we were able to spread out. We hit that point. Now we need to do a little bit of recovery here. So Big AZ announced his summer vacation schedule as far as his tour across the United States. So if you're on Discord, on his Discord, you go on there and you can check that out. He'll be coming through my area. What was it? The beginning of June, end of May, I think it was. So I'll have to double check those dates again, but I'm definitely planning on going down and meet up with him in the Joliet area. $15 pass line bet. Let's see if we can get a little bit more consistency, a little bit more quality roll. That was a 9 roller, but that was not a lot of good, decent numbers there. So we'll call this all bet set. Dice on 2. And I'm not sure if I'm going to the casino this weekend or not, but if we are, I do want to get back on a good trend on the throwing here. And we have a 2-6-8. That is the Duracell 8. Go out, support free live craps. So our point is 8. Again, we're going to go 110 inside here. Since the point is 8, we'll just put $15 in pass line odds out there. But other than that, we're going to go $25 on the 5 and 9. We got 30 on that 6. Again, we're going to be looking for one inside hit here, so we can spread out to the 4 and 10, and then we'll come down after that second hit, down to either 60 outside or 66 inside. And that was a single pitch way on both dice, so that was a primary and a front face. Good morning, Craig. Obey Craps checking in. He goes, happy Thursday to all. And on kick.com, Lazy Dog saying chips send. So I have got, assuming that everybody has promised me chips and assuming they get here by Friday, which is tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. tomorrow, Saturday at the latest, assuming that they get here, I should have enough chips. I've got 28 chips out at a table right here, plus the tokens that Lazy Dog had sent me. There's 10 $1 tokens from old slot machines in Nevada. But we've got 28 different chips out on the table right now. And I have about 4 or 5 more people that have promised chips. We'll see if they get them here. So we'll go all bets set here and dice out. A little bit short on that, and we have a 6-5 mid-mo yo. So we went right from the ace deuce to the sister number. So again, I'm going to get off of this trend that we're throwing right now, these repeatable numbers. They are good numbers, just not the numbers that I'm looking for. So that was a what it didn't enter in on I entered in the wrong one on KPI. That's what it was. Okay. We're going to go back and change that with a 6-5, not a 2-1. There we go. So now that's changed. So, okay. That was no help for us with our bets. We'll go all bet set here. Dice out. And we have a 3-6-9 center field 9. So that'll be hit number 1 for the second shooter. And then they they went over to the left again. So we got to work on making sure that the wrist is square. Good morning, James, checking in. He says any number is good other than the 7. But we're going to pick up the 4 and 10 for $15 a piece now. Again, we're looking for another box hit, and then we will come down to that 60 outside bet level, and then we'll start trend betting from there. So that was a primary on that left side, single pitch on the right side. So that was a single pitch of the dice. That is a safe result. And all bet set. Dice are not comfortable. Let's regrip them. Veered off to the left, or to the right just a little bit. But we have a 415 trucking camper. And that is the second hit that we were looking for. So now we are able to come down to that 60 on the outside bet level. So if you do your betting right, you should either be out of the roll or very close to being out of the roll on this shooter. And we're only 4 rolls in. So that is a perfect situation. Almost perfect, I should say. So we're going to bring our bets down. We're going to go 66 inside right now because we have enough money brought back. We have $70 brought back. So let's go 66 on the inside. That's going to be $15 on the 5 and 9, 18 on that 6 with the $15 pass line bet. That was a double pitch on that left die. That was a single pitch towards us on the right die. So that was ultimately a single pitch of the dice, which is a safe result. And let's go all bet set. James says it is a great day. I came home this morning from work, and it was kind of sleeting outside. And then by the time I came downstairs here to start the program, it was snowing. So we have more snow on the ground, but it's supposed to be turning to rain today again, which we don't need any of right now since my basement is flooding. Dice out. Dice landed almost on top of each other, but we have another 6-3-9 center field 9. So that is a nice hit for us. And that's going to allow us to go to $25 on that 9. So we're now starting to trend bet upwards. And we got $73 on the table. We have $91 brought back to the rack. That was an explosion on the left die. That was a primary on the right die, so that is a safe result. Lazy Dog, you gotta stop saying that. Between James and Lazy Dog, they're pushing. They're gonna ice me, I think, between their comments. Too funny. So let's go all bet set here and dice out. Ooh, that was way short in the landing zone. But hey, we got the 5-5 hard 10, the Old Bay Bushel. So Craig is here, and that's the second Old Bay Bushel that we did throw today. That is no help for me because we took the inside numbers, but that was not the best of throws because it was short. They both landed slightly short of the back wall. In fact, I think they touched the right wall just a little bit. So mechanically, that was not the best of throws. And all we need is that midnight for the tall, and it will hit the tall, even though I'm not on it. That would be kind of cool. So again, 3, 2, 3, 6. And we'll go dice out. Again short. And again, we got an Old Bay Bushel. So if you're parlaying that hard way, oh, that was a 5-5, not a 5-4. 5-5, hard 10, Old Bay Bushel. So 2 Old Bay Bushels in a row. And both of them were short rolls. And they're going to start hollering at me at the table, saying, shooter, hit the back wall with both of your dice. Again, I'm not going to really analyze that one. The mechanics was not there. By mechanics, I'm talking about the landing zone. Everything else seemed pretty good. Maybe we need to put a little bit more energy in the dice, maybe. So, but we'll go all bets set here. We got 19 people playing on Crapsee, 23 people watching with only 6 likes. So make sure you give me that thumbs up, please, to let me know that you enjoy this content. Dice out. And we got a 2-1-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. So we need to get some box numbers here, guys and gals. But if you're playing at ATS, that'll help towards that. That was a single pitch on the left die. That was a single pitch on the right die. Again, that was a double pitch ultimately, which is not a good thing. That is a warning sign. And let's go all bets set here. Dice up. Dice split apart just slightly when he left my fingers, but we got 2-3-5, Justice 5. And that's going to allow us to go up on that one to $25 as well. So we need to see if we can start getting some repeating numbers here so we can start bringing more money back to the table. If we do hit the 5 or 9 one more time, though, we will pick up that 4 and 10 for $15 a piece. Again, my goal once I get to that break even is to get to that 5-unit bet level, which is the $25 on the 5 and 9. And then if we hit that the first time, we'll spread out and try to pick up some extra numbers. And then after that, we'll trend bet upwards. And that is one of the ways that I kind of have the program set up here. There's a primary on the right side, single pitch on the left side. Safe result. So let's keep this going. All bets set. Dice out. And we got a 617. Ah, darn it. So starting to make a little bit of progress. We brought a little bit of money back on this one. Got a little bit of recovery from our first shooter, if you will. So we made a total of $29 off that roll. So enough to pay for gas to get to the casino, right? So, oh my God. we'll keep it going here. That was a double-digit roll. So we had two longer rolls than we were doing yesterday, but the quality has not been there yet. So even though we're getting the length, now we need to work on the quality of roll. So again, $15 pass line bet. Actually, no, we're going to not do any line bets. We're going to pretend somebody else is shooting. That's usually a good sign for us because that's usually when I start throwing a little bit longer. So we'll see if that works today. But let's go all bets set here. And we got dice out 3, 2, 3, 6. Ooh, dice split apart again when they left my fingers. 4, 3, 7 come out. 7. Double pitch. And that was not a good mechanics. Again, like I said, they split apart. And what I mean by they split apart, let me get this entered in Crapsee first. What I mean, they split apart is actually I'm pushing with my thumb because what's happening is that the dice are coming out and the front is separating. So we need to be careful with that. Anytime you see the dice split apart or separate in the front, that usually means that you're pushing with that thumb and it's not dropping out like it should be. Your thumb is not dropping out. So let's focus on that thumb now. Good morning, Dustin. Checking in on Level Up today. Yesterday checked in as well, but he was a little bit late. We'll go all bets set. We're still looking for a point. This is shooter number 3. And we had a 628, the Duracell 8. Again, he says go out, support free live craps, give that thumbs up where deserved, and subscribe if you haven't done so, only if you do enjoy the content. I've said it so many times, I've got that memorized, I don't need to think about saying it anymore. What did we throw? We threw a 6-2. That's an explosion of that left die. That is a explosion of the right die, so double explosion, safe result. And we are not seeing as many 3s and 4s as what we would like. So let's rotate those dice back 1 quarter turn on both of them. So we'll go to the 2, 4, 6, 4 dice set. 2, 4, 6, 4 dice set. And we're going to go 110 inside. That's going to be $30 on a 6 and 8, 25 on a 5 and 9. We'll be looking for an inside number for our first hit. And we'll call this all bets set here. Dice up. And we got a 134 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So 134 Big Joe. That is no help for us. That does extend the roll. That's the bad thing about playing the inside numbers is that it does limit what you can get. But that was a primary on the right side. That was an implosion on. No, that was not a primary. That was an implosion on the left die, and it was a single pitch towards us on the right die, which is a safe result for this set. Again, this is it can be the same actions as what the 3V is. It's just that we put the 3V on the front side, on the back side here rather than on top. So all bets set. We have a 2, 4, 6, 4 dice set. And dice out. Veer it off to the right a little bit. 617. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, Joe, let's get this mechanics down. So I'm worried about the thumb dropping out, and I forget about the landing zone now. So putting these things together and putting them together on a consistent basis is vital. And just when you think you get it down, something happens, and it shows that you don't have it down. So, okay, we're going to ladder up this time. Let's go $30 pass line bet. And we're going to do a ladder up on just this time around, see if we can get a little bit of recovery here. So let's call this all bets set and dice out. And we got 369, center field 9. So we are seeing that as a repeat dice combination at least. And again, that was a primary on the left die. That was a single pitch on the right die, which is a safe result. So now we're going to go 220 on the inside, at least the 220 bet level. And that's going to be $50 on a 560 and the 6 and 8. Let's put $25 in pass line odds out there. Yeah, let's do that. Primary on the left side, that was a single pitch away on the right side. So that was a single pitch ultimately. Safe results. 3236. All bets set here. Looking for an inside number. $538, and that would be the great 8. And that is also 2 8s in a row. So that is awesome. So that'll be our second hit, our first hit here that we're looking for. So 5-3. So now we're going to put $30 on the 4, $30 on a 10. We'll make those buy bets. And we'll be looking for one box hit here, and then we'll come down on our bets after that. So that was a single pitch towards us on the left eye, primary on the right side. So that is a safe result. 3236. We'll go back 2. And let's call this all bets set here. Dice out. And we got a 4, 5, 9, the hard 9, the big daddy Mac. And that is our point. So we'll be coming out looking for a new point. But that was enough to come down on our bets now. So we made 2 hits. So we're definitely going to be in profit. We brought back so far $137. But we're going to go to, I would normally go to the 60 on the outside or 66 on the inside. Let's go to 96 across once we get the point established. We'll lower this pass line down to $15 now that we got that hit. That was a double pitch on the left side. That was a implosion on the right side, which is a safe result. And we'll call this all bets set. So we're going to get a point established, and we'll pull those bets down. We'll go 96 across and just start trend betting upwards from there. I split apart a little bit again when they left my fingers, but we have a 2-4-6. And that is the Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So our new point is a 6. And we are on shooter number 4 here. I didn't realize that we are. I didn't know that. Okay, never mind. But anyhow, we're going to pull our bets down now, and we'll go 96 across, which is going to be $15. I'm sorry, yeah, $15 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10. We had 18 on that 8 with a $15 pass line that covers that 6. And now we're just going to start trend betting up and see if we can get some money brought back to the rack, so that way we can start making a little bit of profit. If I took everything off the table right now, I would be down $32 for the day. So let's call this all bets set. That was a single pitch on that left eye. That was a double pitch on the right eye. 3236. Dice out. Again, slightly short on the landing zone, guys, and we got a 617. So we came down just at the right time. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. We are throwing better than yesterday, but we're not throwing up to what my expected level of throwing or standard is. So So we got to figure this out. Frustration all around here. 3236. And that was a 6-1, which is obviously a warning sign. Because that would have been an explosion and a single pitch towards us, which is a warning sign for 3236. So I would love to be changing dice sets and get off the 3V or the 2V or the cross sixes, but this is the part of the journey that we are on. I think we're at about 1,100 throws so far. We're doing the first 2,000 throws with this 3V variation. But let's go again. $15 pass line bet. And we'll call it all bet set. 21 people on Crapsee. We have a 314 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So we're on to 4. Let's do this one. So instead of doing 110 inside, let's do 100 on the outside. Because we seem to be hitting a little bit more outside numbers today compared to what we normally do. Normally 6 is my strong number, but we're not really throwing many of those today. So we'll go 100 on the outside. So it's going to be $25 on the 5, 9, and 10. Let's pick up $15 in pass line odds for that 4. That was a primary on the left side. That was a single pitch towards us on the right die. And we'll call it all bet set. Dice out. Looking for one box hit here. Ooh, that was high energy, guys. High energy in that right die. Bounced up and over the left side. We have a 5-6 mid-mo yo. Cheeto coming to us from above. That is no help for our bets. Again, we'll go 3-2, 3-6, and that was the last one. What was it? A 5-6. That was a double pitch of the dice, which is a warning sign. And we'll call this all bet set. Dice out. Ooh, that was really long, guys. Really long. Damn it. 4-3. Frustration. Lazy dog is gone, he says. He's off the table. $50 down. I'm down a little bit more than that. We're still $110 in profit from the beginning of this table, so we still have profit, but we're up quite a bit prior to yesterday. Now we're down quite a bit. But let's see. We got Bald Cajun saying good morning on Crapsee. So let's call this, let's trend bet. Let's ladder up again one more time here. $30 on the pass line. Because I know we're going to have a nice roll here. Let's go all bet set. Dice out. I'm going to make just a slight change here and see if this does any good. Yeah, we have a 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel. So our new point is at 10. And we're going to see if this small change that I just made, and I'll explain to you what the change is if it works. And just, guys, when you do as much practicing as I do, when you practice on a daily basis, small little changes sometimes make a world of a difference. And sometimes it's small changes for the good, sometimes it's small changes for the bad. We're going to go $100 on the outside. Oh, we're going 200 on the outside now. So remember, we're laddering up. So let's go, we're going to go $50 in 459. We'll put $20 in pass line odds. So we have $200 out on the table. And that was a 5 hard 10. So that was a single pitch towards us on the left side. No, it was an single pitch towards us on the left side, and that was a implosion on the other side. So implosion and single pitch towards us is a safe result. 3236. Dice out. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. We've thrown it way too many times today. That is no help for us. And again, that was an implosion on the left die. That was a single pitch, no, explosion on the right die. So that was a drift of the dice, drift right. Good morning, Mark. And we'll call this all bet set here. Dice out. A little bit longer than Lanzo, but we have a 628 Duracell 8. So that will be hit number 1 that we're looking for. No, it will not be, because we're not on the inside numbers. Damn it. We're on the outsides. That's right. We're on the 4, 5, 9, and 10. So that was no help for us. Now, if we start hitting these 6s and 8s because of my small change, we're going to have to change our bets around. But the small change that I made, I might as well mention right now, is one of the mechanics, which is posture. I was starting to slouch down and lean over the table a little bit more. I tried to straighten my spine out here so we can get a little bit more of a straight shot. So I can direct the dice a little bit easier down the end of the table. When you start leaning, it kind of throws off your center of your throw, kind of. Dice out. Again, a little bit shorter on Alonzo. We have a 134. That is a Big Joe from Craftsmaster Journey. So that's going to be a nice little hit there. So that puts me in a dilemma. The dilemma is, that brings back $95 on that throw because of the VIG. $98, I'm sorry. The dilemma here is, do we come down and go to 96 across and just start trend betting upwards, or do we go and pick up that 6 and 8 and look for another box hit and hopefully do some recovery? I'm going to pull the bets down here, and we're just going to start trend betting up right away. So we're going to go 96 across bet level. So we're going to be into the shooter just a little bit because of that $30 pass line bet. So let's do this once. Yeah, let's do that. So we got $15 on a 4, 5, and 9. We got 18 on a 6 and 8. We're just going to start pressing the numbers that are hitting here. And we'll go 3, 2, 3, 6. That was a primary. Last one was a primary on the left, on the right side. That was an implosion on the right side. All bet set. Dice out. And that right die stuck, but we have a 145, the horse and buggy, the truck and camper. So 145. And that should be enough to bring us into profit here. We're going to make that 5 look like $25. So we have 119 brought back to the rack, 121 on the table. So we're still $3 into this shooter here. 3, 2, 3, 6. That last one was a double pitch on the left die and another implosion of the left die. So we'll call this all bet set here. Dice out. And 617. Ouch. Damn it. Just starting to make some progress here. We're going to go one more shooter. This shooter will be our last shooter for the day. We are doing slightly better than we did yesterday, but not by much. At least our first two shooters went longer, but the quality of roll was not there on the first two shooters. Trying to think what I want to do for the bets here. Do we want to ladder up one more time? Let's do a third ladder here, once just for shits and giggles here. So we're going to go to $45 on that pass line. And this is something I would probably maybe not do it at the real table until my bankroll got a little bit larger. But we're going to do this. We're at level 3 on the ladder. So we'll dice out and see if we can get some good recovery here. 639, center field 9. 9 is our point. And I'm going to go 330 on the inside. $75 on the 5, 90 on that 6 and 8. We'll go $30 pass line odds. That was an explosion on the right die, primary on the, I'm sorry, explosion on the left die, primary on the right die. And dice out. Good morning, John, checking in. John had a little bit of a rough start yesterday, but he pulled it out for his daily paycheck. So, yeah, congrats on that. Dice out. And we have a 3-2-5. That would be the Justice 5. So that is perfect for us. And that is $105 brought back to the rack. We're going to pick up the 4 and 10 for $45 each. They have more buy bets. Those are buy bets, I should say, not them. We're going to be looking for one more box hit here, and then we'll come down to probably a 96 across bet level. That was a primer on the left side. That was a explosion on the right side. 3236. And all bets set here. Dice out. What's the chances of that, guys? Both dice landed, and they both took one turn out, and they stopped. 639, center field 9. And that was our point. So we hit that point. So we're going to bring our bets down to that 96 across bet level now. We have 195 brought back to the rack so far. We're going to bring that pass line down to $15. And I'm just going to take the rest of the bets down as well. So that way when we come back, we'll go to that 96 across bet level here. So not your fault, John. Huh? Let's call it all bet set. Looking for a new point. Explosion on the left die, primary on the right die. Dice out. And we have OMC Craps, all the dots and all the spots, midnight, and that was a 6. It rolled to a 5, but it was a 6. It would have came down on a 6. So that is a pass line loser and a come out. So we'll go back up again to, let's parlay that. No, we're going to stick with $15 pass line bet. So we're still at 180 brought back to the rack. 3, 2, 3, 6. That was an explosion and a single pitch. So explosion with single pitch away is safe result. And all bets set. Here we go. They split apart. Let's regroup them. That was a funky landing, but we have a 4-4 heart 8 square pair. So that will be our new point, 8. That's some really weird landings in the last 2 rolls. Three, 2, 3, 6. Let's do this one. So we're going to back up about an inch away, further away here. And we're going to go 96 across. And that's going to be $15 on a 4, 5, 9, and 10, 18 on a 6, $15 pass line bet. We're just going to start trend betting upwards. And all the number that is hit is the number, so we're going to start pressing upwards. All bets set. Dice split apart again when they left my fingers, but we have a 4, 6, 10. That is Waylon's best friend Wayne and Daddy Jonas. The first 4, 6 that we've thrown. All the other 10s have been that Old Bay bushel variety. But that's going to be enough to bring that 10 up to $25. We'll make that a buy bet. Double pitch on that left die, single pitch away on the right die. So that was ultimately a single pitch of the dice. Good morning, Cajun Craps checking in. By the way, I got 2 more chips yesterday. I got No Shoes Ken, and we also got Inspector Craps chips sent over. So again, I should have, if everybody sends the chips that they say they're going to be sending, I should have enough to be doing the build this weekend. Still waiting for chips from Jeremy from Collar Up, Brian from Hawaii Crapshores, Brian from Holy Roller, and John from Pro Craps is going to send me some more. I haven't received them yet, but I do have a Pro Craps badge up here, or chip up here. I have the racked up black up here right now. But I should have hopefully enough. Like I said, if everybody sends them in, like I said, Justice Jen is sending me a chip. So just between Justice Jen, the 2 Bryans, and Jeremy, that should be my 4 that I need. They did split apart or twist on me at the end there. We got a 617, so that is the end of the roll, I think. It is. That is a 7 out. So better rolls than yesterday. Still not the high quality that I'm looking for. We did end up losing a little bit of money today. We went down. That's $130 today. So 2 days in a row we had a loser, which is, we haven't been doing a lot of that. We went probably 6 sessions in a row where we made money. So we just had 2 losers today though, or today and yesterday. But anyhow, we had another 7 rolls. So between yesterday and today, we had 15 shooters, but we had a 9, a 10, a 4, 5, 3, 6, and a 7. Our SOR is a little bit better than yesterday, but it definitely is not much above average. There's 6.3 for the SOR, 4.9 for the SRR. Box numbers are low today. Inside numbers are low. 4s and 10s are high. Come out 7s are low. Horns, but expected. Fields are high. Hardways are expected. Our strong numbers today were the 3 and the 9 as well as the 10. I thought the 11s would have been a little bit higher than that, but it is what it is. Black belt statistics, this is through the end of yesterday. We have got 1,200 throws in. I thought it was 11, but it's 1,200 throws, 1,208 throws on black belt so far. Our SOR is still above 9. We're at 9.64 with an SRR of 6.61 and a BSR of 6.63. But Guys, I do appreciate everybody and gals. I do appreciate you guys all showing up here on a consistent daily basis, playing along with Crapsee and making comments in the chats here. But hopefully you guys will be back here tomorrow for our Friday session. And hopefully we will be able to turn things around. Tomorrow I do have to have my taxes done right after my show, so I'm going to be doing that. Then I'll come home, get some sleep, and then I'll start that table build probably in the evening sometime. If I do have enough energy Friday night, I might even take a trip up to Green Bay. We'll see how that goes when I get there. But, hey guys, thanks for joining in. I will see you guys back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe and be prosperous.